Hi, I'm Debbie, and this is my villa, Villa Bulu, in Seminyak, Bali. By the way, I have a whole video on the before pictures that I'll link in the description below and also up here. I love the modern Balinese style, blending modern elements with rich local culture. I've used traditional Balinese features like natural materials such as wood and rattan, abundance of plants as you'll see, and detailed carvings. As soon as you walk in, you'll see the pool, and I have it surrounded by a wall, and basically most of the villas in Bali have what they call a compound. So you enter in the main entrance, which we did with the carved door, and then you'll find the house along with a courtyard, all inclusive within the walls. Over here in the seating area, it's a custom-made pavilion I had built from a poster bed with a ling-a-ling grass and a bamboo roof to make it look softer. The deck is made of ironwood, which isn't a cheap product here, but the price is worth it as it won't get eaten by termites. The wood planks have 2 different widths of wood just to add visual appeal. And under the deck is sloped to drain the rainwater towards the back of the house to avoid flooding, which was common before the renovation. Traditional Balinese bungalows usually are constructed with post and beam style, which creates an open living space and usually only includes 2 walls and the other sides open to the garden. The front of the house has 2 tempered glass sliding doors that don't block the pool view. And the side of the house, which used to be open, now has a half-height concrete wall with sliding windows on top. I wanted to be able to close up the house and use the air conditioner, especially on hot days when staying indoors is preferable. The main colors are pretty neutral with white, black, and rattan brown, with pops of color here and there in a form of a batik fabric. Batik fabric is an important part of the Indonesian culture. It's actually what they use to make sarongs with. It's an Indonesian fabric where patterns are created by applying wax to the fabric before dyeing it. Most of the furniture is made locally except for my desk chair. I love that I can walk down this one street and find all the local artisans with their small shops, and I can tell them what I want and they make it for a really good price. And you'll see that I covered a lot of the furniture with fabrics. And the reason for that is because I have animals and they like to jump on the furniture. So I have to protect it. I also added skylights to bring in more light and covered them with a local decorative wood called galam wood, which is native to Indonesia. And this allows the light to come in, but also filters out any of the heat from the sun. For the flooring, I used a simple porcelain hone tile, and the walls are painted super white with a backdrop so that the natural materials, textures, and local artisan pieces on display can stand out. The cabinets are made by a skilled cabinet maker. I did custom cabinets. He did, basically they're MDF wood, because of the humidity here, the expand and contract, so it's an MDF wood with a wood veneer on top of it. And then you get to choose your own wood design texture. So I'm going to show you like a highlight or a close-up of that texture that I chose. The kitchen countertop is man-made. I think it's fiberglass. To be honest with you, I don't remember the material. But it is very shiny, so it reflects light, which is nice. And then the backsplash, I put just basically subway tiles, just to keep it simple. I didn't want one thing in the room standing out and causing all the attention. So I like that every little area kind of is cohesive and there isn't one thing getting more attention than the other. You might notice that there isn't an oven or a dishwasher. They're not really common in Bali. I have a toaster oven if I want to bake something, but that's rare. Most of the cooktops are run by propane gas, and I've cleverly hidden mine on the other side of the cabinet so I can easily switch it out. Here's another carved door that I have, and then behind this door I have a utility room. The French style door to the powder room was actually an old entrance door repurposed. To brighten the powder room, I added a skylight and a fixed window with an opaque glass. There are decorative concrete tiles around the window which add a pop of color to the small room. And you'll see typical Balinese decor with a rattan mirror and wooden towel holder. The stairs to the second floor are custom made by a local metal worker and are definitely an upgrade from the spiral staircase that was here before. The bedroom used to be mostly bamboo except for the wooden windows that didn't close properly. Because of the climate and the risk of termites, I replaced the structure with metal framing and drywall to add added metal sliding windows. The floor is actually ironwood like the deck, and I painted it white because it was too dark and orange. You know, I'm gonna get people coming at me because I painted wood, but it needed to be painted, trust me. It was really, really, really orange. My bedspread is just a simple linen cover. It gets super hot here, even though I have the air conditioner on at night. I turn it off before I actually go to sleep because I don't like to wake up and I'm super freezing. So I have just a simple sheet and a linen cover, and it's just for decorative reasons, but I just keep my sheets simple. I love my sheets. They're like a Turkish cotton. They don't get that here. Actually, I brought those from home, or brought them from America. So you'll notice that my sheets are kind of like mishmash. It's just because it's what I have left after being here for 6 years. The welder who made my stairs also made this custom shelving for my clothes. I added baskets to keep my things organized, and I just love baskets. And the closet is covered by a linen fabric, which I made along with the other bedroom window treatments. I didn't really do a good job, but I'm gonna eventually change those out, but I like the fabric. The doors are space-saving opaque metal sliding barn doors, also made by the windows installer. And this ensuite bathroom didn't really exist before the renovation, but it's a must-have for me if I'm gonna have my bedroom upstairs. I incorporated the same tile as the downstairs floor for consistency and to save money. The shower has a tempered glass wall panel, and the back of the shower has a gray slate hexagon mosaic tile to add depth and visual interest. The bathroom vanity and countertop is manufactured by the same cabinet maker as I did the kitchen cabinets. And I have this hidden drawer here, which I love. I added a rattan pendant light for a playful touch. It reminds me of a witch's hat. I've incorporated touches of the Balinese decor throughout the rooms, which I still love even after 4 years of my renovation. It's timeless style that never gets old. The ceiling design is typical of a Balinese style construction to support the rectangular roof. Many people have asked about how it works with owning property here. Well, there's so many laws and so many changes to those laws. They change them all the time. So I can't really tell you what the laws are today, but what I can tell you is that there's 2 ways to have property. You either have a leasehold, which is a certain period of time that you can lease the land and the structure, or you have freehold. And freehold is you own for an indefinite amount for as long as you want. I leased my home in 2020 through one of the Balinese owners. I decided to do a 10-year lease because it was more economical. The longer the lease is, the less per year it is. And so I did it because I had thought I'm gonna do some renovations. I didn't realize the amount of renovations I was gonna do at the time. But since I was going to add a pool and I was going to add a bathroom to the 2nd floor, it made a lot of sense for me financially to lease it 10 years. I've been coming to Bali since 2001, and Seminyak is where I always felt at home. So if you're interested in learning more about coming to Bali or retiring in Bali, look at my other videos to see what, I answered a lot of the questions that people had about how I retired in Bali, etc. I also have a video specifically about how my mom, I convinced my mom to move here too. She's 81, so she lives across from me. So if you're interested in learning more about that, check out this video right here. Thanks for coming by, and I hope to see you soon.